Daniel Edmondson here with another tip of the week. Today's tip is probably one of the best tips I'll ever give you. And what it is, it's about how to become better as an artist. I mean, we take classes and all that, and that's all well and good, but this is something a little different. If you're like me, over the years, you've probably cut out pictures out of magazines and saved them and saved pictures on your computer until you've got this giant and massive storage of pictures. I've got like these white binders, and I must have half a dozen of them, and one of them is like 4 inches thick of different artists' artwork I like that I've cut out of magazines. And if you haven't done that, you should definitely do that, because this is an excellent way to get better. So what you do is first you use those as inspiration, of course, all those pictures that you cut out and posters and whatnot. But I'm going to show you a little technique today that will really help you take your paintings to a completely new level from where they've been before. And this particular exercise is not for the faint of heart, because it can be a little discouraging at times. But on the other hand, it will help show you what you need to do to get your paintings where they need to go. Okay, on the left here, what you see here, this is a painting, one of my paintings, right? And then this here is our good friend Rembrandt. What a wonderful painting that is, too. Look at the emotion in that. So anyway, what you do is, let's say that you paint a painting, and what you try to do is find a painting that you like from an old master, or from a living master, or anyone that you really admire their work. And quite frankly, you just put them up side by side and see how your painting stacks up. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have the ability to I did not have the ability. Let's see if I can go one more time bigger with him. That's a little too big, because you want them about the same size. And they're better done with high resolution images, which neither of these aren't. But I just wanted to grab them for you to show you a demonstration of how you do this. So what you do is either the pictures you have saved on the internet, or you could scan one of your magazines, or you could even open a website of a picture, and that way you're not violating any copyright law at all. And just compare your painting to their painting, and just look at it. Look and see how does, and check these things. Check the value structure. How does your value structure compare to the value structure of the painting you're looking at? How does the color? What does the color look like? Well, now, in Rembrandt's case, a lot of the colors may have faded a little bit over the years, so that's a little trickier to do for a painting this old. But if you had a contemporary master, you could certainly do that. Color, value, edges. How does the edge work of my painting compare to the edge work of this other painting, right? Paint application. How does my paint application compare to his paint application? Do you start to see how, if you dissect your painting based on a painting that you really like, either from an old master or from a living master, how that would really help you get down to the bottom of what you're trying to do? And you would want to look in these terms. Look in terms of color, value, edges, paint application. You see what I'm saying? Because those are the things you have control of. You don't necessarily have control of moodiness, right? Because that doesn't come down to those concrete terms that you actually physically paint with. Okay? Those are color, value, drawing, edges, paint application, and composition, that kind of thing. And you just sit there and you compare. Now, these pictures aren't good enough, but you could actually even come in. I'm going to pause the video. Well, this didn't work as good as I had hoped, but you would, blow them up and compare eyeball to eyeball. And you would do this if you had really nice high-resolution images, which I don't. But just food for thought. Try that out. See what you think. I bet you'd be surprised at how your work does stack up against the old masters, and it's fun to try it. I'm going to continue on with another little short video in a minute here on this.